Pakistan violating the ceasefire live on television does not take away from the fact that we entered into a ceasefire agreement with it. Why did we do so? Knowing that a leopard never changes its spots is what I think is worthy of discussion. Navika, not having seen or read the ceasefire agreement, of course, if at all such a document exists right now, I feel like Guido in Fellini's Eight and a Half, who said, I have nothing to say, but I'll say it anyway. Be that as it may, let me elucidate my views, of course, as a layman on India reaching this agreement. First, it needs to be underlined that there are definite tangible gains that we have got from the Operation Sindoor. Number one, we have called out possibly once and for all Pakistan's nuclear bluff by targeting with precision and at will deep into mainland Pakistan, and not one but a dozen locations at their terror hubs, airfields, ammo dumps, military locations. Their nuclear bluff lies crunched up and in the nearest trash can, and they know it. Number two, we have ascertained the robustness of our offense and, more crucially, our defense capabilities. The stupendous success of the ADS, the pinpoint accuracy of our missile strikes deep into Pakistan while our fighters not entering their airspace is an incredible assurance to the Indians. Three, we have now lassoed the Indus Water Treaty into the tightest possible leash on the terror state of Pakistan with a tap off, tap on decision we will take depending upon their behavior. To me, this is the biggest gain. And four, the new doctrine that we have formalized that from now on, every act of terror will be seen as an act of war is again a great plus. Pakistan now knows that every Pahalgam or Pulwama or 2611 like attack will be met with an Operation Sindoor like response. So I think these are definite tangible gains, and I must say that for these, the Modi government and our armed forces must be congratulated. Remember, we are now in a situation that is far removed from the time when we didn't bomb terror hubs in the wake of 2611 despite pleadings of our Air Force. We were giving concessions to Pakistan even on Baluchistan. We continue to have Pakistan as a most favored nation. We continue to suffer through the Indus Water Treaty. That said, even with these tangible gains, why does it feel that we are making a pact with the devil? Why does it feel that we are entering into a ceasefire agreement that America won't have with the terror state? Here's the thing, Navika. Pakistan is never going to renounce its preamble to destroy India through terrorism. So I ask, have we met the objectives of Operation Sindoor? Have we met all the promises that were made by PM Modi in the wake of Pahalgam? Have the terrorists who perpetrated Pahalgam been killed or handed over to us? Have we eradicated terrorism from the root up as he promised? Only he can answer that. Perhaps he sees Operation Sindoor as the first step, which, given the aforementioned gains, is acceptable. But then, would these tangible gains be included in any agreement that we will have with Pakistan? Pakistan is never going to accept to co-sign any treaty that contains these gains. So we must have a third party like America to accept and underline these tangibles, at least two of them, that Indus Water Treaty will remain in abeyance till such time it is redrawn, and that every act of terror on India will be seen as act of war. Finally, Navika, 30 seconds. I am disappointed by the optics of the entire unfolding. The fact that we did not announce the ceasefire ourselves first up and left it to America to do so. How on earth did we not foresee that Trump would jump the gun? We and Pakistan, I'm afraid, come across as schoolboys in front of the principal who has negotiated truth. So to sum up, there are definite gains, doubtless, but I see Operation Sindoor as the journey of 1,000 miles beginning with the first step.